Alrighty. Let's get this underway. Hmm. Just looking through some things while we wait for some people to jump on. Let's see. Hmm. Well, I've been looking at some ways of organizing myself better. I obviously do not even do any uploaded videos now. I have so many things going on. I don't even think about it, and it's horrible. I really kick myself every weekend when I realize I haven't done any. So, let's see what this is. So I'm looking at getting myself a calendar that I will just make a habit of consulting every single morning. Today I need to do this, this. Make sure I get it. Okay, let's do this instead. What's this? Oh well, looks like it's just about time to jump in. All right, let's go ahead and start. Yeah, so we're here. I'm trying to remember what it is we're exactly trying to do right now. I think we're still working on finishing the power supply for whatever his name is, the sacred one or whatever the crap is called. I think it's over where he is, right? Got it in the submersible or whatever. Let's go back over there first. Let me see. Incinerator control. I guess it's over this way, right? The next room? Yeah. The next room is where we have the thing is, I don't remember what you call them anyway. They're like the ancient ones or something? I don't remember. There it is. Oh, I was like, why is it not? Okay. Yeah, so there's that, and then there's this. This is... We grabbed... Was it a cell or something? Whoops. I don't know. We go out, and then the thing was right here. Maybe not. he is trying to duplicate or whatever these, right? Oops. Yeah. Yeah, I wrote that down. I don't know. Figured out. You figure out what exactly I'm supposed to have with that or use with that? I don't remember. I have old notes, but I don't have current notes. Should be somewhere in here, though. I think. I don't know. Alright, well. Well, that was. Yeah. We used that already. So many notes for this game, and they're not organized, so I don't even remember where I left off. Well, I just take notes again, I guess. This will work, I guess. Let me grab my pen. And the information was at different computer systems. We had... Okay, so she goes back out here where she pulled it out of the wall initially. That gives her one number. I know that. So that's... And I believe... The Care Bear, Moses, has another part of the code. I don't know. It's either him or Mac, and then the third person probably needs to get part of the code as well. And I don't really have that. Okay, so this was stem memory engram. So we know X. It's a porn flick. 3, 2, 9, followed by another one. Okay, so I need the first 3 and the last 3 numbers. Have her go back up again. Okay. Moses. I think it would have been a terminal or something where you'd find the details. I don't think it was... I think I looked, right? I don't think there was anything in the notes on people's PDAs. So I'm looking for a terminal instead of just a PDA. None of this is terminal, though. Okay, Silhouette, welcome. Welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate you dropping in. So we're picking up where we left off last time. I lost the notes for the sequence we need for copying the. I don't remember what they call them. Whatever they call them. It's in the conversation here. Hang on. Let me do this. Conversations. Newman. That's what they call them. N-U-M-E-N. Newman. Yep. So we need a sequence. We have a damaged or a sick or whatever, infected, compromised, whatever stem. So if we copy the code of the stem, like the genetic structure or whatever the stem, over to like it's like a blueprint for a stem. It's basically stem shaped, but it doesn't have all the DNA or whatever yet. So if we get the correct like full like combination, numerical or whatever combination, basically DNA, but basically get the full combination of what the unhealthy stem has, and we copy that combination of like DNA over to the stem framework, then we'll have a healthy uninfected stem that can also take the Newman, so the Newman can survive. So that's what we're working on now. So I have the middle, there are 9 digits. I have the middle 3 currently. So I need 6 more, of course. I'm looking for terminal or something that will give me more information on a specific sequence. Maybe. Not seeing it here though. I wonder if Mac got it from a terminal somewhere. It really is just, so in this room, it's the door. This is the service station where we can clone, and there's just a like a point of interest you can look at, and the exit. So there's no terminal in here. There's nothing really out here. If we go over here, I could look at the pod he descended in here, but that's not going to have any of the information we need for, copying a stem. This is a sacrificial area. I don't believe there was any PDA sacrifice. Yeah, there's no terminal here, which would provide us with more information. So that's not a thing. So I guess maybe there's something up here. Yeah, it's all stuff we've already seen, so I do want to go up here, if anything. That's the things I don't remember. I got the thing again from Charlie, where the kind of, the compromised stem was. So I did get part of the code there, but the information about it was corrupted. So I only have those 3 digits. And I remember it was 2 different people that had to get some of the information we had. So one of the 2, Mac or Charlie, is going to have additional information. Right, I need a battery here. Did he get a battery? No, right? Let's see. over here at the rover, this is where you use the jaws to open it. There's no battery inside here. Or at least, at a minimum, not one I could take, but I don't think there's any here. I think it was just these cables, maybe either another cable between them or these two needed to connect to each other. It's probably the power thing for this. One second here. Yeah, so it's April, right? So normally, the upper hemisphere, you're coming out of the cold and you should have like rainy and stuff maybe, but just pretty much rain moving into summer, right? No, we had snow today, so that was amazing. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything that. Yeah, propeller area. We have the saw blade. Old propeller. Should be something, either something that will sharpen the old propeller and then maybe it'll work, or just find a replacement propeller somewhere. I don't know where. I think I tried combining these, right? Oh. That. I think we had taken these apart. So I think these originally were combined and we don't want. Yeah. So I thought, yeah, I'm pretty sure those are originally from the same totem or statue or whatever you want to call it, figurine. Titanium required. Ugh. Yeah, and I don't know where we get titanium either. I wonder if this is an old propeller. No, he cannot crush it. Okay. They can give it back to Moses because Moses, well, he is with the submersible, so any progress we make will want to flow through him probably. Let me think. I don't know. Nothing's coming to mind offhand. Deadly has its uses. I wonder what we're going to end up doing with that. Probably do something later. Maybe we throw it as meat for some of the scrubs to go after to kind of decoy them away from us. Probably not. So this is a machine. Where's... I thought there was a terminal somewhere. Is it down over here? Maybe? PDA. I could have sworn there was a terminal by one of these guys. Because we need... I had 2 pieces of the code. I can't remember where the terminal is, though. It's so weird. It's not inside here, right? I'm pretty sure there's not a terminal in here I would use. It's PDA. Capsule. Like this. Just go look and see. Like, go in here. Yeah, there's nothing here that I can use. So it's not this. Okay, Charlie had 1 number from down the other room. Is there a terminal here? Oh, this terminal might be where it is. I for some reason thought I already looked in here. Research. It's one of these last ones, I think. Um. Sorry, be right back. Give me 1 minute. I wonder if it's in trash, because it was some kind of research thing they did, right? Yeah, maybe it's here. This one? Yeah, here. But I don't see a sequence number on here. We looked here before, last time, and I didn't see a sequence number there either. But there are some things like L1 and H4 and stuff. I wonder... This, like I've done before. screenshot these letters and then see if I can refer to them. Drag it over. That is. It's out of the way. All right. Let's see. So the cloning thing. Let's go back to there. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna. What was this? Take a look. Oh. Yeah. A family that was killed, or family member probably had their other family and their dog, and like they died at some point. Where was the here? Where's the one? Let's leave. Wait, there were a lot of blue things there. Hang on, what were all the blue things? Pod, back of the pod, PDA. Oh yeah, back of the pod. Does that have a battery? No. Insert something there. I don't know what. Scrubber? Unconscious scrubber? Oops. I didn't click on him. I clicked on him. I meant to hover over him. Damn it. Yeah. I don't think this is anything I can use this far. Yeah. Clicked on him again. I keep clicking instead of hovering. Like hover, get the menu up, then I click on something. I don't know if there's anything else though. Pretty sure that's not it. She doesn't have anything. Yeah. Okay, so there's nothing here, I think, for him. Let me. Nope, not there. There. Exit. Alright. I've already been down here. It's just like looking at stuff. So let's go back inside. Take a look. That and the door mechanism. Oh, maybe it's on the take a look. Is there more? No, I don't think so. This seems to be like the diving bubble or whatever that he came down in, for example. So I don't think that's going to be new information on that. Yes, there's this. +12 asterisk energies. I think this is what we found last time, is something that had these symbols on it, but they were in a different order, and I don't remember where that was. Was that on... It shouldn't be on a door mechanism, though, right? Yeah, no, it's just this. Well, I thought the prop might attach. I guess not. Okay. Blade? Probably. This seems like a bad idea. Yeah. Okay. Makes the sound. I don't think it's sound based. I don't think I want to use this. Me and my clicking. Gosh dang it. This. I think I already tried that before. I'm pretty sure. I think that's it. I don't think anything else works. So we're not getting through there yet. There may be more take a look things here. Sometimes there's like a chart on the wall. Let's see if I can find that. That. Make sure it's not important to do. No, I'm not seeing any of these converting over. Dual propeller, and I need titanium to clone it. I don't know where I get titanium. The junk pile in the room next door, maybe. It's possible I missed something over in this room. Cartons and wrappers. Let's see. Yeah, so PDA already did previously. Oh, does incinerator control had the information? Probably not. Yeah, rebalance required. This looks like this could be a terminal or something down here, but it's just, I guess, random machinery or something. Yeah. Right. This might end up being a thing I have to look up because I'm not remembering. Where did I see that other piece of data? Hey, Vovox, welcome. I don't think it was in one of the logs. That has the information. I think it's on log, all in like terminal stuff. GitMac only has 5 total locations right now he can be to. Most of them are just small out of the way places. Don't have terminals or anything. And then there's that huge cavern. I don't think he has a number anywhere in that. and all that stuff. But I don't remember if I've been to the place of sacrifice recently. Over here, the ritual, whatever thing they did. So it's possible there's something there. Gaius, the exits. Yeah, this is Gallagher. He doesn't have anything. So we're looking for. Here, I'll show you. Let me just finish up really fast in this one thing here since I'm on here. I'm pretty sure that we're done here. Not going to find anything else. Yeah, nothing else shows up. Okay, yeah, let's go over here. I'll show you. Okay, so we come all the way back around here. So I don't know if you remember. So just as a reminder, this is kind of what's going on. Okay. Charlie, right here. She had lied to her husband or partner, or whatever exactly they are, Mac here. Okay. She had told him that they were just gonna, she'd heard about this salvage. Oh, she listened on the radio and heard that there was, a salvage, that was left behind after a storm. So because we're salvage, our ship is a salvage ship. Let's go there and we'll salvage stuff, right? Turns out it was a big lie. I mean, she did know about the thing that needed to be or could be salvaged potentially, but she wasn't wanting to go there to salvage it. She was wanting to go there because she made a deal with yellow. What are they called? Not yellow fungus. What is it? Yellow something. Anyway, it's a terrorist group. So remember, in this future, Cain is both like a corporate entity, but it's also a religion. So they have what we today would say God or Allah or something like that. They say Cain. Cayn. That's their version of God. So they'll say stuff like Cain knows, right? Or whatever. Anyway, so she had made an arrangement with this yellow booger organization that, because they're terrorists wanting to bring down Cain. So in the Cain religion, they have these sacred entities called Numens. Numens. Okay, and the Numens are like enlightened ones, kind of, or whatever. They're supposed to be basically the equivalent of their holy prophets. So Cain is God, but then these Numens are like their holy prophets that are or angels or whatever, they're just under God. And so the Yellow Brick Road organization sent her down to try to basically kidnap or steal one of the Numens of Cain and take it back to them so they could use it as leverage. Because if one of the Numens that's super important to the Cain religion is held by the terrorists, one of two things is going to happen. Either the terrorists are going to be able to figure out how to use the Numen to their advantage, or they're going to use it as leverage against Cain, and Cain will have to concede to get their Numen back. Okay? And I can't remember this Numen's name. Starts with a C, I think. It's actually Caliban. Caliban is the Numen that she was trying to grab. So Caliban is sick. Okay. Anyway, they found Caliban, but Caliban was in this just a little bit down this way from her. There was like a wall panel, and they have these things called stems. They're really like sophisticated frameworks that can hold a lot of power and stuff, but they also can hold like some kind of like living creature as well. So they use the stems for several purposes. The main purpose generally is to power really complicated machinery. So there's over here where Moses is, there's a rover, right, an undersea rover that uses a stem. Okay, and she found the stem. It was a corrupted stem, so it's like it's damaged and infected and stuff. But she found a stem in a wall panel. So the wall panel running like a whole area of the facility, right? So also very complicated machinery or whatever. So when she opened the wall panel and found the stem there, she found that the stem was corrupted, infected, whatever you want to say. So the Newman, Caliban, is going to die. He's weak because the stem is having problems. It's not going to sustain his life like it's supposed to. So they need a new stem to put him into it. But the stem has to be calibrated a specific way. If the stem does not match a certain sequence, then if you put Caliban in it, Caliban will die. Like Caliban, there's no saving Caliban if you don't get the proper sequence on the stem. So we have the damaged stem, okay, and then we have like a stem framework that we just have to put a proper sequence on. That sequence will allow Caliban to be in the stem that was in the rover before. And Caliban can stay alive in that. But we need the proper sequence. That's what we're looking for, is the proper sequence. So I've got move this so I can see if you can see. Okay, so I've got, if you can see there on the camera, okay, so I've got the middle three numbers of the sequence, 3 to 9. But then I've got a couple of porn movies on either side. We need to figure out the first 3 and the last 3. So I got the middle 3, and that's what I'm looking for. Last time, I swear we found how to figure out another 3 number system or something. I don't remember now. There's something. This we'll use because we need to replace the propeller for that rover anyway. But we can't use it right now. Oh, this might be it. Let me see. Yeah, this is where we had those. This is where we saw those. I knew we saw them somewhere. Okay. So on, really briefly here, let me go back to Mac. So Mac's in here. So if Mac comes over here and he goes to try to do the sequence, like basically clone the stem sequence across, he needs to find out what Caliban's stem sequence was. So these are the parts of Caliban's stem that we know. Like these are the things that we can tell this was the sequence. All of this stuff is corrupted, so we don't know. These are all question marks. Well, we know the middle 3. The middle 3 are 3 to 9. Okay. So I need now, for the first 3, I need 12 plus asterisk lightning bolt A. Whatever those actually stand for. So the 12 plus, and there's lightning bolt A. And I think this is the asterisk. Like these are the first 3. 1, 2, 3. So what I need to figure out is, okay, so can you see, you might not be able to tell so well over here. I can tell more because, it's not conveying over stream. But right around here, where you see my mouse is in the middle of this sheet or whatever here, Okay, this diagram. Okay, this is a darker blue, and then you see how this is like a really light or pale color compared. So I think the pale colors tell me how many things. I think it starts from the right. So how many things over from here I need. This 12 plus, you might not be able to tell as easily, but I believe this 12 plus is all except for the very last one. This is for sure dark. This is lighter because the lighting is different. But this is lighter, enough lighter to make me believe that it's correct. This is also selected just like these are. So I need a 12 plus that is everything except for the first one. Okay, so I don't. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's the same as this, but it's up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. So it's the last 9. So the 12 plus. Okay, so it's all of these. Okay. And then the next one, if this, I think it is, if this is the same order of things as they are on the readout where the cloning machine is, where Mac is, this is going to be the asterisk row. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 that are not filled. So it's the same, mostly. But the first 4 are not filled. Okay. Okay, and then this is that lightning bolt A. Again, I have no clue what it actually stands for. This looks like nothing is filled in to me. Well, no. I don't know about that. This is just enough similar to stuff over here, but also stuff here. It's a little difficult for me to tell for sure. Do these correlate with something else on the charts as well? Like something down here, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 would be there, so that's too long. Nope, I don't think it's any of those. I love how like somebody just randomly came with like an X-Acto knife or a razor blade and just went a bunch. I actually think, other than maybe this last, I just can't tell enough. It's similar enough. This for sure is no, and then similar enough. This one's similar enough to this that I can't tell if this is actually kind of tinted or if this is the same. I think this is the same. Yeah, so I'm not sure on that one. And this last one is nothing. So the very last stack. Skip 3. And then we do have, even though I don't have the numbers or whatever that the symbols represent, or the symbols that the rows are named after, like over here I don't have the symbols, I do have these values, right? So that's good. And technically I've got this as well, but I already had this number because it's the middle 3, it's 9. So the number is how many non-tinted ones there are. So in other words, on that one, right here, there's one that is not tinted out of a total of 10 squares. So 9 is the number. That makes sense. It's inverted of whatever that is. Yeah, so that last one, this one must be that's 10, that's 9. This is 0, I guess is what it has to be. You'd think 0 would be all of them tinted, though. So I don't know what we do with that. But I'll put 0 for now. It's a guess. Okay. So that's part of it. But I am still missing some of the sequence. Oh yeah, I didn't draw those two really fast. Sorry about that. This one is this. Okay, and then this is 4 that are tinted. And that's 5 that are tinted. Okay. And I have the middle 3, so I just need this. This is the main one that I don't know. This lightning bolt. This is the main one that is like question mark. So I guess we just try combinations and save it right before, and then just try combinations until I get it to succeed on the one line. Because I got the other lines. I thought I only had 3 of the other lines, but I guess I had pretty much all the other ones, except for the one that's hard to read. Okay, so I have done nothing since loading the save except for look at stuff, so I will just reload if I mess up. Okay, so 12, it's the number of things marked minus, or 10 minus the number of things marked. So this should be 1 or 12. Yeah, that's fine. This would be asterisk, which is 6. Or, yeah, 6 marked. 4 is the number. That's right. Sorry. I'm saying it wrong. Okay, this one, I do not know. Oh, but I could just turn this until it turns to the symbol. So that's easy enough, even though I can't read it on the other chart. So it's a 7. Okay. So those are the last 3 marked on that one. Okay. Then we knew the middle 3 are 3, 2, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 9. Okay. And then this one is 4 tinted, so it should be 6. Right? 9 was with 1. Yeah, that's correct. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 10 minus 1 is 9. Yeah. 6 minus 10 minus 4 is 6. Yep. 10 minus 5 is 5. And finally, this should be the last 10. Okay. Let's see if we get it.
Success. Juvenile memory erased. Mature stem memory copied. How about that?
Smartest Mac.
You have performed adequately. Remove me from this device.
You sound better. How do you feel?
Return me to the female.
Just like that, huh? No thank you? No.
Return me to the female.
When is someone going to tell me what's going on?
Please, Mac, I'll explain. I promise.
Okay,
So, you'll open the door now?
Integrate me into your plug suit.
Wait, why?
A sign of trust. We will be bonded. Inseparable. You should be honored.
What does that mean?
It wants me to... It wants me to incorporate it into my plug suit. It wants to attach itself to me.
Charlie, your plug suit is bonded to your nervous system. That basically means it's attaching itself to you.
He's correct. You will inherit a direct link to Caliban's cognitive and personality systems. But there are drawbacks.
I know.
A physical stem bond will require a surgical procedure to remove.
I know!
No alternatives exist. I require a physical bond. Integrate me.
Charlie, no. Don't do this.
I have to.
Why? What is this all about?
We can have her back. Mac,
Her who?
Hope. We can have Hope back.
Hope. Hope is gone, Charlie.
That was the deal I made with Yellowleaf. Come
Yellowleaf.
here, find Caliban, bring it out, and we get her back.
A clone. Is that what we're talking about?
They have everything they need. DNA and genetic sequences from the day she died, which gives them the algorithms they need to reproduce the neuron patterns of her memories and personality, and...
It won't be her, Charlie. It will be a copy.
I could see Hope again.
No, Bear. You can't. None of us can.
I told you. You were too far past it. You've moved on too much.
I've moved on? Hope.
But you'll see. When you hear her too, you'll see. You'll understand.
Hear her? What is that?
Cease the bickering. The decision is made. No alternatives exist. I am Newman.
I'm not talking to you. Charlie?
Integrate me.
Charlie, don't.
I have to. I have to.
damn. Okay, well, actually, now it's the save point we'll make instead of the other one since we got him recreated. What? I swear this game just like randomly decides, you know what? No, we're just gonna overwrite. Like, look, this goes back in time. Where's my current save for today? Not around. It's not around. I don't know. Nobody knows. Anyway. I don't know how to do this. How do I have to click it to do that, or? Oh, I see. So if she takes it, she automatically incorporates him? Or does she have to manually? I don't even know. If I go to him. And does he incorporate it if he... Yeah. Use on self. Can I incorporate it in Moses? Will that work though? Nope, it kills him apparently. Oh no, it doesn't. It didn't kill him? So I guess he's got it in him now. Like attached to himself. Maybe. Yeah, I got a tiny squirmy stem inside me. It makes me me. Or what? No. I don't understand. Good evening, Kurdog. Okay. Says he requires flesh, so I don't really think we have a choice. Oh, thanks. Yeah, and I would never want to spoil it for somebody who doesn't want spoilers, so but no problem at all. I actually play blind myself, so I try not to get spoilers myself, so I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what you think of it. If you want to whisper to me or message me or whatever and let me know, that'd be cool. Cool. I'll let me know what time and time zone, and I'll stop by. I mean, unless I'm asleep, of course, but otherwise. Yeah. I don't think I have a choice. I tried using it on Moses and it didn't do anything, right? Try it one more time, but I don't think it's going to let him do it. No, yeah. It rejected him. Give it to Mac. Mac, use it on... Oh, Mac has the synthetic arm. That's meat, right? Does it have to be living meat? Or could it be... What if she combines those? It's not going to let me. Okay. Well, crapo. I don't really have a choice. It's not going to let me use it except on... Okay, well, she made the deal, I guess. Yeah, Kurt, you're going to want to get off if you're not already off the stream. This is going to be super spoilers. I'll give it a minute or two just to make sure he has a chance to fully jump off, just in case. With lag and stuff, I don't want to be surprised. Okay, that's probably enough time. Okay, here we go.
Resource Intelligence, Callaway Incorporated. Full access to suit systems granted.
Oh, Kane.
We are joined. You are honored.
Do you get the ramifications of this? There are only 9 Newmen, Charlie. 9 AIs. To integrate with one, members of the church sacrifice themselves to do it. They give up everything. Willingly. They're the most important assets the corporation has. Every member of it will want us dead now. They'll come for us, no matter where we go, no matter what deals you've made.
It doesn't matter.
It could not matter more. Yellow Leaf wants to use this AI to destroy Kane.
The data I possess, trillions of lines of code, of secrets. My betrayal will not go unpunished.
You see? You have just self-destructed our entire...
Okay, we're, recording. How are you feeling today? You can talk to me, it's okay. You're safe. Can you tell me how you're feeling?
Okay.
Just okay?
Okay.
No.
Alright. Well, okay isn't bad. It could be worse, couldn't it?
I'm scared.
Stop it.
I'm sure you are, sweetheart, but you're safe here. Nothing can hurt you. Can you tell me your name?
Don't.
Try and remember your...
Hope.
That's wonderful. That's very good. Yes, your name...
Stop this! Hope. Damn you. Damn you.
They sent me this recording. Proof of life. She's waiting, Mac. She's real.
Hope is... alive.
If you would just listen to the entire...
No. Never play that again.
Mac.
Never. Hope.
You waste time with these trivialities. We must leave this place.
Kane damned right.
Guys, we did that sequence that wasn't necessary. So now we need to... I need titanium to replicate the propeller. I don't... Is this made out of titanium? It says it's brittle. I don't know where to get titanium to clone to use in the cloning machine. Or duplication station. Look. Oh, I wonder if I can open this locked door now. Yep, because the Newman allows her through. That's probably why she has to take it too. I think you could probably try to give it to Mac, but at that point, you cannot open this door, I think. I don't know for sure. Maybe also now that she took it, maybe Mac cannot open that door on the other side of the lab where he is. I don't know. Faded murals circulate the well's rim, and images of a burning river flowing downwards and into a radiating object. That's probably moving to another area. Muddy floor, small mounds of wet mud lie strewn across the floor, reinforced by intermittent wet plops of ocean floor matter falling from cloud of darkness above. That's the tunnel we came through. Okay, so that's all that stuff. Stone disc. Equipment. Dead equipment lies useless and scattered across the table surfaces. Cluster of cracked screens and melted cases. That's inside, I think, right? Well, maybe not. Oh, I got a collectible. Fantastic. I'm pretty positive I'm not getting all the collectible thing, though. If I go here and I go to collectibles, I have 8 out of 20. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting all of them. I thought... Yeah, that must be inside. That's inside. There's the dome goes like that. Okay, let's look at the disc. And it's also a visual thing, not something I can interact with. So even if there had been titanium there, I can't get it from that.
What in hell?
A calendar of sorts, designed to set the date of sacrifice, align with the stars, rudimentary technology, primitive belief system.
I've seen these symbols somewhere else, possibly in the temple. With oh, Matt goes back out to where the sacrifices were done over here. We could maybe line up the thing up there and see. Feels like I'm supposed to do something with it. I don't know for sure, of course, but... Deus, but it doesn't show me sacrifice. Yay. There's not a take a look here, so they can't really examine it, apparently. Ritualistic Deus drowns in swirling plasma harvested from the seeded sacrifices. Strong metallic taste and coppery odor waft from the malignant gore-filled congregation. Is there a diagram with the Deus on it, maybe? I'm trying to remember. Not inside here. The thing that was on the wall was... I don't remember. Yeah, I need a battery for that. Yeah, see, I don't see anything on this that would show an order for the symbols or anything. Nothing symbol-wise over here. I'll look again, but I'm pretty sure the... Wait, what is this? Oh, bows, yeah. I'll look again, but I'm pretty sure the thing on the wall in here, right here, is not... Yeah. It's mechanical, technology. It's not ancient rites symbol thing. Excuse me. Moses tried to integrate it, and it's like, yeah, nice try. But that's not happening. Trying to remember, over here's like PDA and stuff, and then like stuff to examine. There's a take a look here. I don't think that take a look has anything useful. Let me remind myself what it is that we're looking at. Yeah, this is the periodic chart. That doesn't have anything to do with the symbols on the dais. Supplies, mudslide, door. Yeah. There's nothing that way now. There's more junk. Generator control. Temperature, power. Is there a thing telling me how much should go to where? I don't remember seeing such a thing. So that diagram that Charlie had looked at was the Newman. How to, what was needed for cloning it. She also... There's not a... Machine, robot arm, belt. Mouse plant required. I don't think this will work right now yet. Nor this. But something round goes there, I believe. Well, maybe not. I right click and there's nothing. There's also not a thing here to show highlighted like interacting areas. So maybe there's nothing more. Transfer system. It doesn't look to me like Moses has anything around him for that. I already did Mac pretty much. He's got here is what's left to examine. Leaking water, makeshift lab, garbage, and the door mechanism, which we would open if we had like a, I guess like a rod of some kind, or something that has like an insert like a rod, but then also has like a disc kind of outside. I don't know. A little weird. This needs to insert something in here. Yeah, I don't think of all the objects we have, I don't think anything fits in here. I've tried these all. In fact, I have tried all the objects. So, I don't know. Makeshift lab stuff, blah, blah. Can no longer use this. Not that we need to. We've done the thing we were supposed to. Yeah. So let's see if Charlie can find something in maybe, I don't know, in here? Maybe there's some more information. Because I don't know where the terminal. Let's try the terminal, see if there's what it has. Images, this. I mean, those are images of the same type, the same style, but they're not the ones for the dais. From the dais, I don't think. Same thing with that. Oh, here's the dais. Take a screenshot of this. Something like that. Okay. I guess that's fine. Over here. The truth window that always goes to screen windows, kind of switching to another monitor. Okay. So that might be all I get. Let's see if there's anything else. Research was just these. I think they're all creatures or plants. Oh, there's this. But if ancient cultures did do sacrifices with that circle thing, this probably is more related to like the prep for it or something. Getting ready to do it. Trash. This is what we just looked at. What we just did. Yep. None of that stuff. Okay. Well, let's go back out here and see if I can maybe figure something out based on that. That's assuming it's not already facing this way, which it very well might. No, looks like the eagle. Oh, is this the Newman that's with us? I guess. Should have attached the Newman to the scrubber. It's like, I've never experienced being constantly in heat. This is a problem. I don't think it's going to be any of this combination stuff, but I will try them out just so that I can say that I have for sure. Okay, I don't know. I clicked too many times and something disappeared. Anyway, try this again. Some bad. Okay, anyway. Nothing with the arm. Propeller's already done the arm. Propeller plus the scrub. This. This. Nope. Okay. I don't think any other combinations really matter because maybe. I need to rotate this, but I don't know how I rotate it. It's not one hotspot. Maybe we're not doing this yet, but if that's true, then the only other things I can do are to clone a propeller for Moses for the hover, or for the rover, I mean, but I don't have anything that's titanium to do that with. So I need to find titanium some way. And then there's the door that Mac's on. I've tried every item I have on me and the door doesn't open. So I don't know at this point what is the next step. And I've now tried to combine everything. I've already used his crush on this. That's how we have the synthetic arm, because he crushed it and then pulled out part of it. I tried crush on the prop. It did not work. I've tried crush on the scrubber a billion times. Nothing. I've tried it on at least a couple times on that. I tried it. These two, this and this, were combined before. He used crush on it, and it ripped these two apart into two pieces. I've used crush since then on each of these individually, and nothing. So I really don't know at this point. I don't know how many items that I can crush or combine. Like, none of them will do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Let me consult the walkthrough. There's always something I'm overlooking. I swear, I am like the worst with this game. Why? Meaning, not like I do horrible at the game in general. I'm just saying, like, I'm at the worst of always, like, they're forgetting something that I've got that I should be able to do something with. I'm really bad with that. Okay, so hang on. So Okay, so we removed Caliban from the expired stem. We got the engram. We already did that. We already duplicated it. Let's see. Mosaics out of the specimen transport tube. Incinerator pit dominates the center with a large plasma evaporator hanging above it. Far side of the hall is a small vent. Unusable beyond repair. I already knew that. That's that big cow and the huge submersible that's in the middle of the room. That, you know, where we're having Moses go over to the little rover. That big thing in the middle is unusable because it's half sunk in the mud. Yeah, so I got the I got the old propeller. We're gonna once we have titanium, we're gonna duplicate that twice. So we've got, because the old one's no good anymore, but it's got the like the size and shape and stuff that we want, right? So we'll clone that once with titanium. We'll clone it a second time with titanium. Then we'll have the two propellers that we'll put on the rover. So that's gonna be what that is. But yeah, the stem was also in the vehicle, so we got that. That was the body for Caliban. Let's see. Rib spreader and the PDT, yep, did those already. Got the scepter with the blade. Synthetic arm with pneumatics. Crushing it, we did synthetic arm and pneumatics, two different things. Pneumatics, we combined, actually put the pneumatics on the same thing where we put the framework stem, so we could do the cloning for that. We said Keller expired stem. Mask the symbols. Okay, we did all this. Calvin in the flat in fresh stem. Add Calvin fresh stem to the QSD. Charlie will negotiate his deal with the trio. Billy and Charlie made the deal with the terrorist organization Yellow Leaf. Use Caliban and fresh stem on Charlie. Okay, so we were supposed to do that. Stone disc is Calvin. Missing a piece from the center. Okay, there are ramps we can go down that I missed, I guess. So let's look at doing something with those. Oh, here, yeah. Here we go. There's an exit. Okay, so that's the next thing. We'll proceed down the ramps. I didn't see that there were ramps there. That was where she entered before, originally, the other side, right? It's coming down. Statue, meager patches of freckled gold cling desperately to the ridges of the formerly resplendent, colossal carved figure. Flora, the field of petrified flora, cakes the slope, stonework. Sheer walls plunge through the tangled nets of webs, and dead vinery vanishing into abyssal depths. Ramp. Series of notches have been shaped into the descending ramp with such precision and conformity as to suggest a profound function lost in ancient obscurity. Bone floor. Desiccated bones poke out from the floor, embedded in a swirling mass of dried matter. A malodorous scent of scorched flesh and burned plastic crawls over the surface. Okay. Okay, so these are all... Do we just see this stuff? and then where we exited and crossed and saw some stuff below there. So I guess we're actually going below now with this ramp is what it looks like. Dead vines. Coat of deceased plant life clings to sprawling masonry suspended over a forest of fossilized trunks. Stench of brimstone floats up from the yawning void, carried on rising muggy winds. Stone slabs of the walkway have slipped from their bonds and plunged downward, their violent descent having a descending trail of bruised and scarred, leaving a descending trail of bruised and scarred stonework. Okay. Void, that's that one we saw, yeah. Tattooed human skin? Ugh.
Oh my. Mac, look at this.
Is that... Are those drawn on?
Skin. Yeah, they're tattoos.
Pretty. As usual. Missing the point, Bear.
They're like hieroglyphs. Stories and images.
Primitive culture. The translation was simplistic.
What does it mean?
Eastern Pacific region. 2000 BC. Death worshippers. Sacrifice. Cannibalism. A primitive culture. They are the Zeeb Hanal.
Are?
Yes. I am afraid they are not extinct.
So the culture is still the cannibals are still around. That's that's not amazing. Wow. Okay. Wall relief. Flailing figures populate the wall relief, though age and erosion have made it impossible to determine whether they are dancing, celebrating, or wailing in despair. Another one. Oh, I didn't really get close enough to this one to see it, like, interact with it. She talked. Okay. So I guess we're probably going to have a skull type thing and we keep turning them. Hey, Fun Act, welcome. Yeah, you showed up at the perfect time. Tats and skin. Yeah.
Another.
The Zeeb Hanal's technological prowess was revered. They mastered the wheel before other pre-Columbian cultures. Master builders, wealthy, powerful, primitive, unremarkable.
Yeah, the more that this Newman speaks, the less impressed I am, honestly. I mean, I realize it's an AI, so it, you know, whatever, it has its opinion on why things are and how they came about. It, like, apparently is passing judgment on stuff, saying they're primitive and unremarkable, but it's also supposed to be supposedly revered like a prophet or something by the Cain religion. So yeah, no, I'm not impressed by him. He just seems like if you were a human, he's just a douchebag, basically. So there's that. Another. Yeah, I think we just keep turning them, and then I don't know what the result is. But
I like this one. Yeah, Bear. Real neat. Except it's tattooed on flayed skin.
354 BC. The Zeeb Hanal's island chain succumbs to cataclysmic tectonic activity. It sinks below the ocean. It is lost. 91% accuracy prediction.
How can you know that?
My collation operates at an accuracy rating above 82% on average. The calculations are simplistic. I am Caliban. I am Newman.
Whatever it predicts, you can trust. Believe me, its cognitive ability is immeasurable.
Maybe you can believe what it says. Yeah, I don't think you could trust as far as you could throw it. I don't think anything's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to touch that stone though. No, okay, nothing happened. I don't know why this one you don't rotate, but the other two you did. That's strange. But okay. Stonework. It's also very humble. I know, right? That's the thing. It's an AI, so there's no humility. There's no. It's just all suppose what it considers facts, and it goes fact, 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 fact. But you know, I'm above 82% accurate average on everything. Okay, but that's an average. What if one of your times you predict something, you're like 98% wrong on that one, and that brought your average down from like almost 100. You're not perfect. I'm sorry, you're not. This is a problem. You can't just automatically believe what it says just because it has a really good accuracy rating overall. Anyway, stonework, repeating scenes of ritualistic sacrifice decorate the walls like stonework tapestry. More tattooed human skin. Amusing.
This is... how do you say their name?
Seed Hanal, a primitive culture.
This is them submerged? But how? How could they survive?
Air pockets within their structures and geographical anomalies combined with the natural resistances of the society itself. 93% accuracy prediction. Food was scarce, but a new option presented itself in the form of a mutation.
Do I want to know?
They call it the Velis. Prior to the Cataclysm, it was a simple carnivorous plant native to the island chain that specialized in the consumption and assimilation of organic matter through a unique protozoan infection model. 89% accuracy prediction. It found in its new high-pressure, low-light environment the necessary components for mutation and evolution. Its growth, reproductive, and contaminant metrics all exponentially increased.
The plant-like contaminant we've seen. That's... this? Velis?
98% accuracy prediction. Insects trapped in the sunken island chain responded to exposure with the Velis with significant generational increases in size and mass.
That's their food source down here? Giant insects?
94% accuracy prediction.
I hate this place.
Yeah. He's like, why are we here? Why do we have to be here? Why can we just not go somewhere else? Yum, yeah. No wonder, like, all their, like, research photographs and stuff showed, like, giant freaking insects and stuff. Not to mention, you saw some of the mutations on the sea life, right? Like, when Charlie was still outside in the diving suit, right? You saw, like, the shadow, and I think you actually saw it also, like, something swimming above her. It would look like a shark, except it had, like, weird extras of some kind on it that didn't belong on a shark normally. At least not any shark that I've read about. And I've read about some deep sea creatures too, and I don't remember that on them either. I mean, it's been a while, but I don't remember it. Delicate patterns decorate the flank of the stone ramp, the rhythmic curves dancing in the shifting light. Jeez. Just more and more and more of this. That's amazing.
Each one of these is more horrifying and cryptic than the last.
The Velas flourished in the undersea environment. So did the insect mutations. They have food now, a means of survival. The dotted lines are an anomaly here.
What does that mean?
It means Caliban was never able to conclusively determine the...
I am Caliban. I am human. If I am not capable of collating an answer, then no answer is capable of being collated.
Of course. Apologies.
Sensitive little thing, isn't it?
he's like, I am Caliban, damn it! He's like, dude, you're a bug in a case. Calm the hell down. You're nothing except an AI. You really need to just chill. Yeah, I would not be able to stand this society. I'd be part of Yellowleaf. Be like, they worship bug AIs? Yeah, screw that religion. Oh. Symbol carved into the front of the skull also. Bug AIs that have no humility whatsoever. Extremely arrogant bug AIs. Awesome. Okay, anyway. Impaled remains. Dust-caked skeletal remains dangle limply from impaling shafts. It's gross. Opposite them, splayed along jutting spikes of dark metal, hang dried pelts of human skin. Of course they do, because that's what we need, is more of these. Christmas webs. Skin of thick webbing crawls over elaborate stonework, wafting in soft winds as if breathing.
This one, I do not like. For once we agree.
Important.
Of?
The Ascension. That is their name for it.
A return to the surface. A prophecy. A primitive culture.
You're saying what? They want to go back up? Topside?
98% accuracy prediction.
Their prophecy promises them a return to the surface. There, they will take revenge on the old gods.
Old gods?
They have abandoned them. They have new gods now.
What the fuck does that mean? Language, Mac?
It has not been proven conclusively, but there is evidence.
Religious dogmatic influences. Iconography. Of a sort they should never have been aware of.
Anachronistic religious influence. 68% accuracy prediction.
But how is that possible?
How's any of this possible?
Fair. It's fair. Like the whole thing, the whole island chain sank to the bottom of the ocean. And somehow in the process there were air pockets that survived. And the carnivorous plant that was on their island chain mutated and eventually became like merged with the people. So the people became like another creature that's like human plant hybrid something. And then the animals also ate the plant and then mutated and became giant as well. Okay. That's why when we saw, like when Moses was in that one room and there's the creature and it had like the almost like arms sticking out of its back and stuff. That's what they apparently mutated into, was that kind of a thing. They're not actually experiments. They're natural, supposedly like natural evolution over time, having been down at the bottom here, I guess. Well, that's black. That's like even worse looking than previous skeletal or skulls. Okay. Carved stone flows and swirls like eddies of ocean water, shaped ripples echoing both outward and inward in hypnotic oscillation. Just take a look, and then crumpled body. Okay, so we're going to work here first, I guess. There's some more description stuff. Hang on. Piles of bones. Piles of corpses has long since dissolved into a mound of necrotic matter, splayed limbs of gnarled bone jutting out from the crumpled mass. Stonework. Jagged stonework crumbles, the weight of time slowly dissolving the rock and pulling it asunder. Clumps of human bones poke out from the masonry, a skeletal carpet hammered into the ground like nails. Let's another take a look. Plastic tarp. Scuffed plastic tarp lies strewn across the floor, its aged and frayed surface fused with small tears and punctures. Thick rope coils taut around the pillar, the tail end feeding into nearby mechanisms. Machine. The grinding machinery discharges a radiating hum that reverberates in your bones. The wisps of sulfurous smoke that seep out from ringed orifices gnaw and tickle your lungs. A brutish stone hammer stands poised to strike, wielded by a looming skeletal executioner. There's a gong mechanism. There's a body on the gong. Oh my goodness. This is messed up. Okay. Dead vines, large chitinous forms, or large chitinous forms, sorry, I always want to say chitinous. Large chitinous forms, gnarled and hollow, hang tethered and intertwined within the sprawling tissue of web and dead vinery. Okay. Let's take a look here first, I guess. So I think this is that. Wait, is this the dais up above? I think the symbols should be around here. I'm not really seeing them. The circling symbols. It must be a different dais or something. This one can't really see, but I think this is also different. Interesting, okay. Crumpled body, I guess.
Dr. Laidlaw, he was less than useful. No efficiency impact as a result of her loss.
Do you even care that these people are dead? Slaughtered? Do you have any feelings about it at all?
Examine what you have risked here. The lives of what remains of your family. Or what? A simplistic desire to see a cloned version of deceased offspring.
I'd hardly call it simplistic.
Feelings. Feelings are liabilities.
It's not wrong.
I mean, in a certain perspective, I suppose, but I don't just straight agree with that. Oscillator. Oh, this might be what goes on the door that Mac's by. Let me give this to Mac. I think he might use that. There's nothing else here. It's like Dr. Laidlaw. Here's her PDA. So we'll learn more about her, I think. Pandoria Laidlaw Chambers, Ancient Language and Cultures. Message. What I know about Mr. Callan is what I read in the briefing. Or read in the briefing. He took on several decades worth of debt with Kane to build his own rover and devoted the next 5 years to scouring the WOWC for a signal. Unsurprisingly, his wife left him during this time. His search led him here. Personal log. Skullwalker is different from how Dad made him sound. He seems kind, soft even. Not a trait I expected in a man who willingly chose to spend 70 years in stasis. He took great interest in my work on Sumerian cuneiform. He seemed genuinely disappointed when I told him how little it has yielded. I assume Father told him about my transplant. Probably thought I would have achieved more. At least he was sweet and encouraging. That was a nice change. Personal log. A grand staircase ascends to a gong at the edge of a seemingly endless chasm. Along the steps lie the withered corpses of those who have gone before, their skin flayed and covered in ancient glyphs. Could this be the lost language of Proto-Mayan? If so, it suggests that some survivors managed to thrive even after the temple sank. The gong could be part of a rudimentary machine, though a vital lever is missing. The machine was used ceremonially. Its power source may have been steam, fire, or perhaps a combination. If I can find answers to these questions, it might bring my father the satisfaction he seeks. Personal log. I've been sleepwalking more often. This time, I awoke at the airlock. I had to have used at least 2 secure doors to get there. I must hurry. My implants won't last long down here. They deteriorate further. It won't be long before Alta returns. I'm not sure what Alta is, but okay. Message to Aaron Skullwalker. Professor, I appreciate your openness, but you're mistaken. The body transplant was my father's idea. He deemed my accomplishments insufficient for a Chambers. Oh yeah, because her name is Pandoria Laidlaw Chambers. So I think it's Dr. Laidlaw, maybe, well... The Newman called her Dr. Laidlaw, but her name says Pandoria Laidlaw Chambers. I don't know. Okay, anyway. So he deemed my accomplishments insufficient for a Chambers, so he forced another lifetime upon me to make up the difference. Should I fail to produce results here, he will compel me to undergo the procedure again, regardless of my own wishes. So, thank you for your compassion, but it would be best if we proceeded on a more professional basis. Personal log. It's been slow going, but I'm now confident that the repeating logograms indicate some biannual abyssal equinox. Perhaps the Newman may have some insight. Sacrifices were performed on key dates and culminated at these crucial times of the year when the gong would be rung. The imagery suggests the gong would summon something from below. Professor Skullwalker thinks it was their supreme deity. I believe it is connected to the machinery photographed in Sector 5. Personal log. He doesn't understand. He tries, but needs to realize who Alta is and what she's trying to do. She speaks to me often now, so my implants are all but useless. When I woke up yesterday, she held a scalpel to my neck. She wants her body back. Excuse me? So is she using Alta's body and not her own? Like her own degraded enough over time, they hijacked somebody else's body? Is that what's happening here? I don't understand. Sounds like it. It's messed up. Okay. Message to Aaron Skullwalker. I can't stay here any longer. My head feels like it's splitting in half. She won't stop until I'm dead. Please, Aaron, we both have to leave. I know about your condition. You're suffering too. How long has it been since you last slept? I'm begging you. Let's leave this terrible place. Personal log. Callan went to the drill site. He's going to try to dig a way out himself. I wanted to stop him. It's too dangerous with that creature of his roaming outside the base. Oh, that's that what turned into that giant friggin' leech or whatever. That was outside, that was blocking Charlie's way in, I think. He gave me that goofy grin and told me it would never hurt him. I'm sure that grin will still be on his face when his pet starts chomping. It's funny that even insect that wants her to do the dumb thing, she says she's an idiot for trying to do it. Yeah. I know. To be fair, it's gross looking and it really is an insected body, but it's an AI, supposedly a super complex AI. So, but yeah, fair. It is basically an insect. Yeah. So he says that his leech is never going to hurt him, and she's like, yeah, okay. Once it starts actually chomping down on you, we'll see if it really is going to leave you alone. Anyway. Personal log. I cannot go back to the lab. Aaron's scaring me. It's painful to watch a good man lose his mind. He's afraid of the temple, so I'm safe here, at least for now. Oh yeah, this is Callan. Is it Aaron Callan? So where is... trying to remember. Mr. Callan. She says Aaron another time somewhere. I'm trying to get my people straight. It's either Aaron Skullwalker or it's Aaron Callan. I don't know which is which. Skullwalker is like the really kind guy. And I think Callan is... yeah, the dude that went into major debt for his research. She talks about Alta again. There's Skullwalker that went into massive debt, doing his, like, you know, talking about how they thought it was the supreme deity and stuff. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, Aaron is Skullwalker. Aaron Skullwalker. Okay, so Callan is the guy that went into debt, and he, like, for whatever, the 70 years debt and stuff. And he's the guy who had the pet and basically ended up getting killed by his own leech. Okay, and then this is Aaron. So Aaron Skullwalker, the kind guy, has started losing his mind and is scaring her and stuff. Okay, I got it straight, I think. Personal log, you will never be safe. You will never be free. Personal log, I can't stay here much longer. Aaron's calling out for me. One moment he's raging, the next desperate, terrified. He's getting closer. He knows I'm here. Transcribed voice message. Sweet Pandoria, I hated you before I understood what men like your father had done to you. Beat you, leashed you, left you with nothing of your own. That professor is no exception. Your affection for him is just further evidence of your profound trauma. What a sad life you've lived. How long have you wanted it to end but lacked the strength to do it? I offer you that strength now. Do it before he does. Your faithful friend. Jeez. That is... It's like everybody down here has like some major tragic story. Like some super bad thing in their past. They came here trying to escape it, and it just spiraled out of control into even worse. So here's the rope mechanism, I guess. This rotated, then it would pull the thing up. And this is... like some kind of religious symbol or a totem of some kind, maybe? I don't know. Could be a lot of things, right? I'm not saying it is this. I don't think it is. But it's kind of the same, kind of similar shape to like a dream catcher in some ways too. Which, you know, the actual dream catcher does not have the same, you know, it's not like a totem or a religious symbol. So I don't know what this is supposed to be. Interesting. Okay. Another take a look over here. These are more, obviously more mechanically oriented diagrams. Machine. Glimpses of intricate machinery can be spied through the network of apertures that ring the ovoid structure, gears and pumps visibly twitching as if quivering in hunger and anticipation. Okay. Got it. Cannot actually grab the hammer. I thought initially I didn't see it from the right angle. This is the hammer. That thing's huge. It's as big as she is. There's no way she's lifting that. Yeah, that you would need to grab this and slam it on the gong mechanism to open this door, I guess, or something. Okay, let's go over to the body on the gong.
It looks like a gong.
Yeah. And whoever they strapped to it had a really bad day.
Yeah.
Even all culture implies a sacrificial rituals, a primitive culture. Behind the gong, the temple continues. It is where we must go.
The hammer opens the door, so we have to activate it somehow.
The primitives utilize fire to drive many of their machines.
Okay. We're going to need probably some kind of fire to bring to this, and then maybe spit out fire or something. I don't know. I don't know what. And then there's also the gong over here. Let's look at the gong itself, the mechanism. Okay, so maybe we do fire there. That's the only spot, so I don't know. Okay, is this all that she has here currently? Okay, so we'll have her stay there for now. Let me go to Mac, see if I can use the oscillator on the door mechanism and maybe open it. I'm not assuming it'll work, but it's possible. So, worth a try. This first, I guess, right? No. No. What else could be oscillated? On what's over by Moses? So Moses has the rover. I don't think there's anything there that would take an oscillator. And then he has I don't know. Do I break this down maybe? No. Maybe I combine it with something. Let's see, what do you have that you can combine it with? Oscillator, maybe with this?
Together, these two guys should let you see sound waves, even the tiniest vibrations and sounds. I think I might be a genius.
Ignoring you.
Yeah. Oh, you're a genius, except you're making decisions that are kind of foolish. Like merging with Caliban. See sounds. I don't know. Mac, try this on there? I don't think that's going to do anything either, but... What else? Up above, he has the one thing that takes the a battery he needs. We don't have a battery yet. There's nothing else up there. Sacrifice area doesn't have anything that he would interact with. It was just leftover things like bodies where he got like the rib spreader and stuff previously. He already got all that stuff. There's nothing else for him to do with that. Don't think there's anything to do with the pod he came down with either. Okay, let me give this to Moses. Let's see if Moses can find some stuff. I don't know. Not really sure. I'm not all that convinced that there's anything right now that we can use with that maybe though. Oh, there's nothing new here though, right? This is, yeah, nothing to interact with on this. It would be the incinerator, if anything. And I don't know that we're going to get an interaction here that we can do with this. Oh. I see. So it's just these. 15, 25, 50, 20, 65, 25. Interesting. I don't know how I determine this yet. I do not want to do this if I can help it. I have done it before. I think there's an achievement when you never do it. I have done it before, but I'm trying to avoid helps or walk through things, right, if I can. Fortunately, today, the only part of the walkthrough I saw was there are ramps. Okay, go down the ramps. We're not looking at it anymore. So it didn't really give me much, which is good. Since there's nothing really over here, the incinerator control won't really do anything. It's just flipping the switches, and then the belt no longer has any kind of interaction. Launch tube. This. That doesn't do anything right now. Go back here, but I don't think there's... How do I click this? Oh, I see. But see this, I think this is where the propeller goes. So that's not... I don't think that's a thing. Yeah, no. Nothing there. And, whoops, and then this top part. Yeah. Dual propeller. That's why we've got the one we've got that's still intact but is really worn, and we're gonna be cloning it twice. How am I going to? That's a look. It's PDA. There's nothing else over here. Okay. Huh. I don't know. We didn't really gain a lot with that. I might be misremembering. There might be something else up above that I could, they could prove useful. It's possible. It's also this. Let's look at this really fast since we're right here. Okay, braking system. Nothing with that. Okay. Going actually inside again. Yeah, it's just a readout. It's just literally nothing except climb back out. Okay. Okay, like I said, there is nothing else over here. Just bodies left over after having taken stuff off of them. It's all just visual stuff. Here. So right here, we need a battery. Where I'm gonna find one. It's not one on that capsule. Yeah, there's nothing else here. I don't know. Alright, well. Been a couple and a half hours. Let's go ahead and save it for now. So that's going to do it today. Thank you. Faux Fox, Silhouette, Fun Act, Kurt Dog, anybody else who maybe stopped in. Appreciate it. Yeah. So just as a reminder, we have 3 more weekends in a row of streaming, and then I will be gone all of the month of May. So 3 weekends of streaming, and then 4 weekends of skipping. So 3 weekends stream, 4 weekends pause, and then I'll be back, and then we can go from there. Okay, so that's how that's going to work. So as always, I appreciate support. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your time with relaxing with family and everything else. I'm getting excited to go see my dad in about 3 weeks. It's pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate the support as always. And take care of yourselves throughout the rest of the week. And I will see you next weekend. Till then, peace.
Poor spider.
Freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.